Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grow with Dezi. My name is Desiree Foster Collins, and I am super excited to be here with you tonight. For Built for This, I am excited that we are here at Thursday. The week is almost over. Have you had a good week? I hope that you have. Today was an amazing day, and I would love to greet you by name. So if you would, please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you are joining me from. Wherever you are in the world, would love to say hello to you. I'm going to give Facebook a little bit of time to build an audience, and I see a couple people joining on. Go ahead and give me some likes, some hearts. Let me know that you're here. I would certainly appreciate that. Tonight we're going to be talking about building you into your biz. So I see Amber, I see Corinne. Thank you guys. Say hello, get in the comments. I would love to hear from you. So there's a couple of things. The first thing is that the Beat the Busy challenge is open. We start on Monday, and that's bit.ly/Beat the Busy Challenge. Beat the Busy Challenge, all underscore. Lowercase. I meant lowercase. Anyway, that starts on Monday. Hello, Lonnie. Thank you for joining me, my friend. Let's see what else is going on. Yes, the Beat the Busy Challenge. And then if you have not registered, you want to register. It is a completely no cost to you challenge. And there's a beautiful workbook that you get. And there's also some other goodies that I'm kind of pulling together. So would love to have you. Hello, Sharita. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. So tonight's topic is building you into your biz. There's a couple of things that I do know. In every single economy, every civilization, innovation, invention, you name it, it's started from one place. It started as an idea in the mind of a person. It started as an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. And the way that we can define entrepreneurs are people that imagine, they create. Entrepreneurs are people that design things. Entrepreneurs, they launch and then they successfully operate businesses or ventures. So if you are someone who is creative, if you are someone who has an imagination, if you are someone who can design something that can help serve another person, if God has downloaded something into you that you think, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and jump into that. You might just be an entrepreneur. But there's a couple of things. That you need to know. And the reason why I decided on this topic, building you into your business, is because there's a process to this. And I'm going to scale it all the way back, and I'm going to simplify this as much as I can. It's a 3-step process. The first step is that you have to know who you are. The second step is you got to do the right things and do what you need to do. And the third step is that if you be who you are, do what you're supposed to do, you could have the things that you want to have. And when it comes to those who have stepped out in fear, as my mentor says, jumped and built their wings on the way down, the creative ones, the designers, the innovators, the inventors, those who said, you know what, I see a need and I'm going to fill that need. Those are the entrepreneurs of the world, and every single economy, successful economies and civilizations have come from these ideas that have come to the entrepreneurs. So there's a couple of things. We're going to talk about what successful entrepreneurs do. And there's seven steps. And this is how entrepreneurs are able to maximize their abilities, okay? So again, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to write these down because they're super important. And if there are any of these areas that you're not quite sure about, then put it down in the comments. Hey, Cherise. Hi, Ivy. Hey, Sharita. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. You know what? And also share this because there are people that are out there that, especially where we are now. Last night I talked about digital transformation and, being willing to be adaptable and to know that there are resources out there like myself that you have the ability to lean on so that you can get your systems in place. Okay. So if you didn't check out that live, it is down on my page. You can watch it. And shout out to everyone that's in the Girl Ask Me Anything community. Ladies, I have something amazing for you that's coming. So if you did not register for the Beat the Busy Challenge, you might want to get in on it, okay? I want to make sure that I'm feeding and resourcing you and equipping you and giving you everything that you need so that you can be successful because you're fully resourced. I'm just going to add the extra. All right. So there are several things that entrepreneurs, really successful entrepreneurs, have inside of them that they're wired to do. So the first thing is that successful entrepreneurs have the ability to build relationships and influence others. They have the ability to build relationships and influence others. The second ability that successful entrepreneurs have the ability to market themselves and their message effectively. Market themselves and their message effectively. The third ability that successful entrepreneurs have is their ability to add value based on what others value, what they want, what they need, and what they desire. So your ability to be a successful entrepreneur is based on your ability to provide others what they value, what they want, what they need, and what they desire. The fourth thing that successful entrepreneurs have wired into them is that they have an ability to lead from their natural gifting and to develop them into strengths. This one here is really close to my heart because as I've been on this entrepreneurial journey, I've had ups and downs. There's a level of success that I know that I can get to. There's a level of success that I know that I want to get to. And it has taken me some time to really hone into using my natural gifts and skills and abilities. Excuse me. There have been things. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joab. Thanks for joining me, my friends. There have been things that I have learned to be good at. I've learned how to be a good leadership coach. I've learned how to be a good personal growth coach. I've learned how to be a good mentor. But there are certain innate abilities and natural giftings that I know that God has given me that I was not tapping into. And as I have become very intentional about being myself, being fully who I am, it has become easier for me to do what I'm naturally good at doing and using that ability to serve other people. So successful entrepreneurs, they have the ability, they lead from their natural gifting, and then they develop them into strengths. Okay? The fifth ability that successful entrepreneurs have is their ability to equip others and build a team. Their ability to equip others and to build a team. Here on the John Maxwell team, we say leadership is influence. It's nothing more, nothing less. And if you don't have anyone that's following you, you're not leading. I like the way John puts it. He says, you're simply taking a walk. Successful entrepreneurs understand that they cannot do it alone. You cannot build alone. We all need someone that's going to come alongside us. Now, we don't need everybody. Let's be clear. We need the right people to come alongside us. But they know how to build a team, to equip them and to build the team so that we can move forward. Okay? Let's see here. So, number 1, build relationships and influence others. Number 2, market themselves and their message. Number 3, add value based on what others value, need, want, and desire. Number 4, they lead from their natural gifting and they develop them into strengths. Number 5, they equip others and they build a team. There's 2 more. Number 6, successful entrepreneurs have the ability to sell themselves, solve problems, supply a want, or serve a need. Sell themselves, solve problems, supply a want, or serve a need. What problems are you solving for other people? Where are you being a solution for someone else? How are you serving them? Very important in order to have the success that you want. As an entrepreneur, your ability to sell yourself, solve problems, supply a want, or serve a need. Ability it's critical. It's important. The 7th thing that successful entrepreneurs they maximize, and they're continuously doing these things. Number 7 is their ability to grow themselves and their business. So when I say building you into your business, you, the owner, the leader, the person who has been downloaded with the idea to serve and to go and do and bring something to this world, you must build who you are into your business, knowing how you're naturally wired, knowing how you are gifted. What are those strengths that you have? What are areas that you need to be mentored in? What are areas that you need to grow in? Incredibly important. There was a study that was done, and this is for my ladies. Now, ladies, I serve you. You are who I serve, okay? And there was a study that was done by the Census Bureau and 2 MIT professors, and I thought this was really cool. Here's what they said about starting a business when you are in your midlife age range, right? They said, contrary to popular thinking, the best entrepreneurs tend to be middle-aged. Get excited. Ladies, we're talking about us. We're talking about us here. You guys with me? Okay. Contrary to popular thinking, the best entrepreneurs tend to be middle-aged. Furthermore, it says, a given 50-year-old entrepreneur is nearly twice as likely to have a runaway success as a 30-year-old. I remember when, this was years ago, when the wonderful creator of this platform that I'm on right now, doing the live, there was this idea that that those that were younger than me but older than my son, the millennials, that they were the ones that could do the business world because they grew up in this space of the internet, of being, having international access, and that, all of the focus, I can remember, on the job in corporations, that's all I heard about, how the focus was on, what they needed, what they want. This was the first time in history where we had, 4 different generations under one roof. And they're the largest generation, and they're the fastest growing generation. Like, technology is no big deal to them, right? Because they grew up with it. But when I read this, that a 50-year-old entrepreneur is nearly twice as likely to have a runaway success as a 30-year-old, I said, come on with it. Come on with it. So that leads me to another place then. Why is it then that when it comes to building out what we need, putting things together, changing how we do things, why do we complicate it? What is it that's complicated about changing our thinking in order to learn something new, do something different, so that we can be, do, and have exactly what it is that we want? Why is that hard? Okay, I see some happy people here. Okay, Nancy, you're like, yes, okay. Cherie, yes. I was so excited when I read that. But why do we complicate things? What makes it so difficult and so challenging that we when it comes to building the systems that we need, we can overcomplicate it? What do you think? I need like the Alex Trebek music right now. I need Alex Trebek music. What do you think? Why do we complicate things so much when it comes to putting a process together or putting a system together? I will tell you what I think. I think that there's a lot of things that go into play. Now, if you're in the Girl Ask Me Anything community, I posted a workflow of all the things that you need in order to take your client from here to there. Okay, I see some comments coming through now. Let's see here. Okay, so Charisse says we want perfect. We want perfect. Perfection is a fabrication. It's something that we create. Listen to me. I am a recovering perfectionist. I am. That is me. I got it bad. My personality is very detailed, very accurate, and it is something that I'm constantly working on. I think it was Ryan Levesque he built this method called the Ask method, and I'm gonna get his quote wrong, but you guys will get the point. That says, "Done is better than perfect." Done is better than perfect. I love that. Okay, Nancy says, sometimes we think it takes a lot more than it does. Nancy, I would agree with you. And here's why I would agree with you. Because when we don't know, either we're trying to overcomplicate things, trying to get everything in and thinking that there's so much that we have to do in order to put things in place. And then when things don't go quite well, either we get frustrated, we get overwhelmed. Now, I've been sharing about how, with the Beat the Busy challenge, we're going to be focusing on systems, but specifically when it comes to technology, right? Technology it can be very intimidating because it's moving so fast. There's so much that goes into it, and sometimes we can get a little bit afraid and not quite sure how things all are working. And we think that, we've got to do all of this stuff in order to learn. And then we learn, we get frustrated. And then, sometimes we'll just make ourselves busy doing something else, right? Or we don't know everything that we need. And so because we don't know everything that we need, what we don't know can seem overwhelming. So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. One thing that I know for sure is that how we do anything is how we do everything. And if we can focus on what we need to focus on, because even with the best intentions, we can find ourselves way too busy and overwhelmed, and then once we get into that space, we can feel unfocused. We can feel like we don't have the clarity that we need, or even worse, we lack clarity. We could also lack confidence, right? I'm going to help you guys get focused on what matters. That's what I really, really want to help you to do. Hello, Beverly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is so awesome. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. So we need to, I'm not going to say you because I've had to do this as well, building us into the equation, building us into our business. What does that look like? Building myself into the equation, from the 7 steps that I shared with you on what how successful entrepreneurs, they maximize themselves, leading from their natural gifting. That's been something relatively new for me to incorporate into my business, from the space of, okay, what have I done all these years that I know comes very easy to me that I can help other people with? It wasn't something that was on the radar, but once I understood that it could help solve a problem, I can now build that into what I'm doing. We can't get so focused on the doing that we forget the being. When I coach people, especially those who are like in business for themselves, right? A lot of the times we'll get so focused on the things that we have to do that we forget to focus on the person, the entrepreneur, the person who started with all the ideas. When we lose that, we're just in the space of go, 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 do, because we believe that that's what we have to do. But we need to take a step back and we need to say, okay, you know what? I want to be successful. Where in these abilities am I lacking? Where did I get off course? What can I do? And what do I need? What steps do I need to take to get there? Or how do I need to scale back? Or where do I need to start? Asking those questions. I am super excited because in next week's challenge, it starts on Monday. In next week's challenge, we're going to be focusing on you, the person. We're going to focus on your clients. We're going to focus on the problems that we solve. We're going to focus on the products that you serve with, the service that you bring, and then we're going to bring it all together. I am excited about that because it's easy to get like thrown off by all the shiny objects, and it's easy to get, inundated with all of the things. But you have the ability to put simple systems in place, and starting those systems starts with you. So it's super important. My whole point for tonight's live is that you have to build you into the equation. You've got to build you into your business structure, because the most important asset that you have in your business, whether you are an established entrepreneur, small business owner, or if you're just starting, it all leads back to you. So I hope that this has been informative. I hope that this has been educational. I hope that this has served you well. Again, if you would like to join the Beat the Busy Challenge, let me go ahead and add that to our screen here so that you have the ability to register. And here we go. Let me add this to the screen. There you have it. That is where you're going to go. If you know someone that this can serve, tell them about it. Tell them about it. It's not going to cost them anything else. It's just going to cost them their time. So that is the link for the website. I hope that this has served you. If you're just jumping on, go back and watch the replay. Share this with a friend. Anyone that you know that this would be beneficial for, that could really, that you really believe that they could walk through the process of being, doing, and having. This is the perfect opportunity. All right, ladies. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I wish you well, and I will see you again tomorrow night. Take care.